Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 video. Here on the channel for you today, I am presenting an idea. The idea is, what would happen if there was so many slots on everything we didn't know what to do with them? I'm talking infrastructure slots, building slots, hell, even slots for customization of our equipment. What would happen? Just out of curiosity. So, to put it to the test, I have downloaded two mods, one that doesn't apply, but two other mods that are fantastic for this. We are testing a Chinese mod of which I do not know the name. It just says Chinese language and then more than 60 slots. And I'm using Hearts of Slots. The 60 mod allows me to build up to 60 buildings in one tile, it seems. So if you're playing Luxembourg, Luxembourg is about to be Luxembam because my god, the military factories are going to be through the roof. And as for Hearts of Slots, well, you remember the Yamato battleship? Yeah, we'll try throwing maybe 10 to 15 different guns on it. And then the last one's a cool one that I picked up, which is like an Antiquity visual mod that has no relevance to this at all. But enough faffing, I've yapped enough, let's crack into it. Since for all intents and purposes we are playing vanilla, I am 100% going for the United Kingdom. I am playing the homeland, the sacred land, the land of the hope and glory. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go, but Iron Man and Historical are off. And as you can see, this is the Antiquity Map mod. Not gonna lie, I think this would go perfect with Age of Imperialism. Alright, without further ado, let's get stuck in. UK. Side note, that intro was mega long, I'm so sorry. So, starting off as we should in any Great British run is change in course because we are going for Empire, the British Empire, the land of Britannia. After taking necessary measures to sort out our research, it is now important to investigate. As you can see, we have 336 slots. Oh my god, I'm going to be able to build nukes in like half a day. This is going to be crazy. I want my mill factories. I'm going for an early empire. And what I mean by that is I want to try and get rid of America by 1940 if possible. And by doing so, hopefully that also means I can use maximum amount of research slots. Not research slots, sorry, construction slots just to go ham on the rest of the world. If I have to one tag it just for the memes to use the most of this mod, you best believe I'm doing it. Side note, customization. Here, I have a swordfish. That's not a swordfish, that's a shark. But anyway, you get the point. I have my Hawker Hurricane, and my god, I have slots galore. I can do engine, I can do weapons. No, you know what? No, I want more engines. Oh my god, this is crazy. I have a Hawker Hurricane with what? 2, 4, 6, 7, I can't even math. 7 engines and 112 thrust. This thing can fly upwards of Mach 1. This is mental, right? I need to get researching. This mod's gonna be a madness. Oh, side note, completely forgot to mention. It just so happens the slots also opens for our political stuff. So if you wanted to, you could have plus 15 research speed 100 times or something ridiculous like this. This is crazy. Bro, I'm going to be in 1957 while everyone else is still learning how to use shovel and spades. This is crazy. This is amazing. Oh, I love this. I love this mod. This is crazy. This is like the OP Australia mod, but all over again. You know, I'm genuinely curious to see how far I can push it and see what kind of monstrosity I can create. I'm tempted to see if this mod can aid me in breaking HOI4. Is it possible? I don't know. I kind of want to find out. Let's do it. So things are really heating up. I've only just finished taking Burma. I've just changed my manuscript. Manuscript? What? My conscription to limited, which was very needed because, well, I didn't have any manpower, which is ridiculous. Now here I am with a total of 38 divisions. In the grand scheme of things, not an awful lot. Even more so when Germany is being devoured by everyone and anyone. Now, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of his fault. Bro decided to declare war on the world. He brought all of his buddies to come and play. Japan is now in the deep end of it all too. The US has decided that Mexico ain't worth its time simply because they are part of a faction of the Germans. But because I left the Commonwealth, before I even got a chance to eat Canada, France invited them into the faction, the Commonwealth of Nations, led by Canada. The Germans are fighting 3 different corporations now. Corporations? No, factions. They're fighting the Commonwealth, they're fighting the Corfu Cooperative, the Comintern, and of course the Northern People's Union. Now I am a little hesitant to go after whoever I want to go after because I do not know of what result that will be. So for now, I'm just going to focus on building, turning my lands into golden lands of promise and future. And then once that is done, of course, I'm going to go absolutely crazy and just build the most abominable pieces of gear and go after anyone, because when you're overpowered and out-teching them by like 4 years, It doesn't matter. Civ taught me well. Sometimes it's best to destroy the guy with a stick with a modern tank. So 3 interesting things all just happened at once. Starting off, number 1, the Somali Democratic Republic has declared war on me. Don't know why, don't know how, but they've decided to go after me. They are communist. I'm really hoping it doesn't bring in the Comintern because I just cannot be bothered. Secondly, Germany. Second World War finished in 1940. Germany got decimated. We have the German Republic, which are not a puppet, but are democratic. We have the Soviet occupation zone of Germany, which is the East Germany, but it's also West Germany. Not entirely sure what's going on here. And then we have Yugoslavian Germany, Yugoslavian Austria, the Slovak Socialist Republic, and then Czech Republic was released. So we've got Yugoslavia and Greece doing the Soviets' work for them. This is mental. Obviously, the Poles got taken in by the Russians, Lithuania too. So I think this actually paints Greece and Yugoslavia as a bigger threat currently than the Soviet Union. So with that, I'm going to go ahead, try and deal with whatever this is, and then once I've dealt with this, of course, we're going to be sending the boys to get ready for Greece. I just need to build up and bulk up. I said 3 things. The third thing is I just made a super crazy template. As you can see here, I am getting ready to pump out my cruisers. I want 100 of them, and I'm thinking, cruiser submarine, how good can it be? Let's go submarine, cruiser submarine. Oh, so you mean to tell me it's doing 22 knots and it's got a range of 12,500 and 104 torpedo attack? Come again? And this is just using base tech that you start with. Wait until I get my upgrades, because look, I have not researched anything naval since the start of the game. Not a single damn thing. Bro, my submarines are going to be crazy. Britannia rules the waves is going to be a damn understatement. Now, of course, we are going to use fuel, but remember, unlimited slots. Well, actually, no, maybe that's kind of limited, but you get the point. And it seems like it's time to get to work because everything's just kind of hit the fan. I'm still preparing to deal with Somalia. Italy just declared war on me for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but they are naked and afraid, and they are alone, completely alone. They have 167 divisions, and they declared war on me. Now, granted, I only have 48, but the Union is going after them. Now, you might be asking, why, Anglo? Why are they going after them? Well, you see, the Union came to me with an offer, and they said, yo, bro, I like you, you like me, let's be chill. And you know what? I thought to myself, I'm not siding with Germany. I'm a solo dolo. I'm a single Pringle. What am I going to do? I need allies in a form. So I said, sure, yeah. And the way it worked was I guarantee the Soviets guarantee me. So Italy essentially just kicked themselves in the foot a little bit. And now they are vulnerable and susceptible to communist attacks, which is fine by me. So I'm just bringing my troops back from Africa. I'm going to stick them over here, push them out of Lebanon, kick them out of Libya, then kick them out of Somalia, and then we're going to try a naval invade in the south. See if I can't get myself a monarchist Italian ally. And it's finally time for our first peace deal. The broken half of Italy, the Repubblica Sociale Italiana, the southern or the northern or the northern, because this is Del Sud. Either way, that part of Italy has collapsed. I'm going to go ahead and take what I want. I'm very well inclined to do so because I've got 43% of the war effort, whereas the Soviets only have 25%. We have been grinding and grinding and grinding and might as well be a factory. So I'm going to go ahead, take what I want, try and get more land for more factories, have a bit of fun. And once this is done, I'm going to go off camera, start building up, finish the job in the other peace deal, and most importantly, fife and drums. That's right. I've had YouTube fife and drums in the background. I've been sitting here listening to British Grenadiers. Bro, I'm on a power trip. This is amazing. And there is your peace treaty, the Treaty of Berlin. We managed to take a bit of territory. It was very, very good. Otherwise, I was fighting against puppeting. There was a few things over here that the Soviet Union decided to puppet, and they're still focusing on Iran mainly, so I kind of lucked out. However, this is Italy. I took Sicily, I took Sardinia. Then I have the puppet of 2 Sicilies with Ferdinand Pius of Bourbon, 2 Sicilies. Obviously, we're a monarchy, so we've got the monarchists in power. Sardinia, Piedmont with Antonio Solari. Tuscany with Joseph Ferdinand von Habsburg Lorraine. Huh? Okay. We have Robert von Habsburg. Oh god, I've brought the Habsburgs back. Oh no. The papacy with good old Pope Enrico La Marmora. And then up here in the north, I have brought some friends to party. Remembering the good old war against Napoleon, we had some German brethren. They came from the land of Prussia. So of course we have the Kingdom of Prussia led by Prince Eitel Friedrich. That's right, the soldier king Prussia is back, baby, and I love it. We also have British Germany led by Emil Kleber. Rex's Belgium ate the rest of Belgium, and I just continued my control over Italian Africa. All in all, good performance. Right, time to pull up our socks, finish off the rest of the job. All that's left to do in this war is to take out Mexico and Iran, which I'm fine doing, if I'm honest, I need to eat Mexico anyway to prepare for America, and historically speaking, we did kind of beef Mexico a little bit and send the Navy to burn down the capital city, but that's neither here nor there. I'll use that as a justification and a means to take land. Iran, well, we've been there a couple times before. Going for a 5th or a 6th time won't hurt. Let's get the job done. And as you can see over here in North America, we're finally getting a good push here on the Mexicans. It's taken a little bit, and our air power is not doing as good as I'd like them to, albeit we've managed to lose our CAS. But for the most intensive, well, all intensive purposes rather, it's job done. It is literally job done. We just need to finish Mexico, and then that's done. Over here, I just need to finish Peru, and then Peru's done. I've got a naval landing over here, which is going to go fantastic. South America is the last straw, and I can finally have my peace before doing my final grand build-up and taking the fight to the Commonwealth, or America. Mr. Truman, you're part of the Commonwealth now, sir. Welcome aboard. So, although things are going good, as you can see, we've already sorted the situation out in Mexico. We've got this down under control. Everything is going gravy. However, this is still ongoing. I need to get Shanxi. I cannot get Shanxi because they are blockaded by no supply and Japan. So this is something I need to do. I'm going to have to join the war against, oh my God, against Japan, like so. And now because of that, I am now at war with this. Not ideal, very unfavorable. We do what we must. It's party time, baby. Let's go. And from what I can see, it's all green. So happy days. This should be over in a matter of seconds. This is brilliant. Also, I'm looking around and Soviet Union's just lost hold of Europe. I don't know if it's because they're putting all of their troops over here, but they're losing control of Europe. If I look at troop divisions, Japan has 280, we have 216. Might be a little bit of a pickle, but it's okay because my divisions are OP. I have armored corps. I'm slowly waiting for the equipment to come back. It should take only 600 days, so 2 more years, but bro, my tank divisions are OP. My layout is like this. I've got 898 defense, 853 breakthrough, hard attack 906, soft attack 739. My God, this is amazing. Now you must be asking, what did your modern tank look like in the end? Well, let me show you. Let me introduce you to Centurion. Centurion is a little bit expensive, going in at 45.6 for each one. However, if we click here, this is the layout. They have 20.2 kilometers an hour, 141% reliability, 131 hard, 450 piercing, 107 breakthrough. These things are amazing. And I don't have to worry about fuel either because we are Gucci. Daily gain of 52k. Don't mind if I do. I tell you what, I say it once, I say it again. I love armored. Tank cores are amazing. They are extremely overpowered. So look, I have 1-to-1 my infantry division. He's having a little bit of a hard time, 43. So if I just get this guy like that, oh, 52, 64. Amazing. What happens if I just press the go-go button? Oh, that's what happens if I press the go-go button. And they just spread. They spread like insects. You know what they do? They spread like an ant colony. That's the best way I can describe it, because my God, is this crazy. This is absolutely bonkers with how quick they are, how strong they are. If I get my air power and throw that into the mix as well, it's probably not going to make much of a difference, but anything I can do, I will send over. It's not going to do nothing. I'm telling you now, it's not going to do nothing. It's ridiculously powerful. I love it. Right, let's get Japan to full. I'll deal with the mainlands, and then after that, I'll go after their naval territories. They're extremely overextended. I don't think they're going to be able to defend the homeland. After that, do a Shanxi. All of this peace treaty will be done. And then after that, I just need to join in the Soviet Union's fight against the United States. I'll use my Latin American territories, and of course, with the aid of the Dominion of Mexico. This is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. And there you have it. That is peace treaty time. We only walked away with 27% of the war effort. Most of this was a Soviet job, 100%. I mean, after all, I did kind of take the 1943 America route, and that was turn up late and claim the victory. So with that, I'm probably going to try and take a puppet here or there. But for the most part, this is the Soviet for the taking. I did nothing in this war. I didn't really contribute at all. So what I'm going to do, China is going to take the Chinese territory that it's so deserving of. And then after that, well, we'll clean up the pieces and crack on. For now, my focus, though, is leaning onto the lands of America. America's going to be the grand finale. Let's clean this up, get this ready. And it's finally time to end everything. As you can see, we're going to go over here to Mother Russia, Soviet Union, join the war, Soviet-French war, except when this triggers, all of my armies will be go, go, go. Just like that. Thank you very much. I do have some spare units that are just kind of floating around in the ether, but don't worry, we're going to put them to use. I know it's not a wise idea, but I'm putting my Marines in the jungle. There we go. They're going to learn how to be Tarzan for a week. We're going to send them over, let them have some fun with the French. Fan dabby dozy. Other than that, I'm just going to get everyone cleaning, get everyone doing a good job, doing them nice solid, and hopefully everything will be hunky-dory. Okay, Spain just flipped. My God. Okay, never mind. Anyway, you get the point of what I'm trying to say. We're going to finish the Americans. Let's get this wrapped up. Let's get this campaign finished. Let's get it done and dusted. I'm also going to bring the Mexicans in as well. I'm going to give them back their territory that they lost. Restore the colonies. Bring back the Mexican ally. Let's have some fun. My tanks are OP and so fast. My God, the Americans are caught with their pants down. How many troops do the Americans have? 253. They should not be caught like this. Where are their divisions? Are they in the Pacific? Where are they? How can you just lose 250 divisions? My word. And with the Americans capitulating, this is now what North America looks like. If we go over to our war tab, we have the Soviets have 50% participation. For some reason, we only have 6, even though we did all the legwork over here. I'm pretty sure it's just because they grinded in Europe for many, many moons. It is what it is. Luckily, I have player-led conferences on, so you know what? I'm going to take what's rightfully mine. Just because they grinded longer doesn't mean that I can't take what I worked hard for, so rip. Now that they've capitulated, though, we can now go ahead, check here. There's only one country left that needs to go, and that's Canada. I have my tank corps ready and waiting over here, ready to roll. Send them in. Halifax is going to fall, and then it's just going to remain a name in history, a local bank for Britain. And then that's it. That's job done. Just send the boys into Canada, or sorry, into Halifax. Peace conference. Bam, bam, boom. There you go. Right. I'm going to let the Soviets have their way. Soviets can do what they want. I don't really care. I'm going to focus on what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to kind of do a fairish peace treaty. But America, it's mine. It's coming back home. It's coming home. It's coming. And there's your peace treaty, the Treaty of Paris, the grand finale. As you can see, it was fairly equal moving through. Mexico took all of Western America. We took Canada and most of the US, just from the central Mississippi area all the way over to the East Coast. Soviet Union took back Alaska. Now moving down here, we puppeteered Philippines. Soviet Union took all of Indochina. Middle East, I took that from France. Spain now has colonies in Africa. Congratulations, you joined the club. Soviet Union took all of France and Iceland, and then Belgium just ate Luxembourg. But that's our peace treaty. I mean, I could engage in another war, but I'm going to be honest. A, I can't be bothered. B, there's no real reason to. C, it's 1954. Before we close off this video, I just wanted to appreciate just how fun these mods were. Like, in the grand scheme of things, they didn't really change much. It was basically vanilla, but at the same time, it was just so enjoyable just to mess around. And another bonus was you didn't just get unlimited slots, but you could also do a few more funky things. Like if I go over here, I was able to research all of my doctrines. Like there was no cap, it got taken away. Like I could just do what I want. I can also go over to my production companies, and if I can find one, where is my production company? There's 1,001, they've all disappeared. Bear with me. Here we go, planes, right? Or no, tanks, right? If I click on Vickers Armstrong, I can do what I want. It's not like, oh, choose this route or this route. It's all uncapped. It's all unlocked. You can just do with it what you want. It's fantastic. So I highly recommend this mod. If you ever find yourself just wanting to play some mods, chill out, relax, not stress too hard, have a long game. Hell, I don't even know if it's compatible, but these mods with Cold War mod that goes on for 1,000 years, that'd be fantastic. Honestly, I feel like that would be a really, really good combination. So again, check out the mods. All the mods are in the description down below. Make sure to click a like and subscribe. Keep the support coming, and I'll keep the content coming, and I'll see you guys in the next video I make. Till then, all the best. Have a good one, guys. Ta-da!